Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh yes.
Gonna shave his mustache. Even after he suffered all that.
She's riding around like that.
खुद सेट किया राज को फेल करने के लिए निकाला वो और तुम्हारा ये ना रणछोड़ दास शांगल दास चांचड़ मैं शादी के बाद अपना सरनेम नहीं चेंज करूंगी हाँ
मैं शादी नहीं सकती
क्यों गे हो प्रपोज क्यों नहीं करते इम्पोर्टेंट हो then prove it prove it prove it
अरे वो
Oh my god.
हमने किया को इन्फॉर्म किया ही
surgeon in this country
Wait, you keep getting out to.
अच्छा कहाँ मिली
आज शादी है उनकी मनाली नहीं है
What?
यह कि तो शादी हो गई अभी हुई नहीं देख 6 घंटे का रास्ता है गाड़ी भगाएंगे तो फिर उसे पहले अब जब सोच ही लिया पागल
no you turn
Oh my gosh.
The wedding. They're gonna crash yet another wedding.
Another wedding.
and
It's the
it's
same
her
girl.
wedding with
Another.
virus
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
with the dad
Would a virus be
Is
there?
the dad there?
I don't know.
Probably. Huh?
He probably would be, yeah.
he's acting like no one can see him
Wow, look at her. She looks amazing. What an outfit.
I know.
so
pretty.
beautiful
Oh, how do you lead with that?
इधर आओ कितना टाइम लगा देगा सॉरी सर हाउसकीपिंग सर
Wait.
Oh, no.
आई माय शिवानी
Oh, she's back with Suhas, that dude.
The
That's
same guy.
अभी इस गधे से शादी करूंगी
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. These guys.
अब वो ब्रांड्स और प्राइसेस की बिल्कुल बात नहीं करता
सर हमारी लौंडी में रोज ऐसी टट्टी वाली शेरवानी आती है मैं 2 मिनट में क्लीन
प्रिया चलो लेट हो रहे हैं आ जाओ
चिल्लाना मत लोग मुझे मार डालेंगे तो रूठ लगेगा मैं कह रहा हूँ देखो उठाओ भाग तुम्हें चुप सही मत है शेरवानी हमारी शादी हो जाएगी मैं पहले से शादीशुदा हूँ ब्याह चले लेकिन आज अगर तुमने ये शादी की तो जिंदगी भर नहीं भूलोगी कि गाड़ी गेट पे थी हम तुमको रैंचो के पास ले जाने आए थे लेकिन सिर्फ लोगों के डर से हाउसकीपिंग
Oh my gosh. Wow, man. This is incredible.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, man.
पर वो भी तो सारा दोस्तों की जान छिड़कता था राजू के लिए क्वेश्चन पेपर चुराने उसे बहुत डर था कि अगर राजू फेल हो गया तो फिर से साला हाई जंप मारने निकल पड़ेगा कसम ली थी कि पेपर सिर्फ राजू के लिए चुराएंगे, खुद देखेंगे भी नहीं।
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
This is so nerve-wracking. Oh my god. Okay.
My gosh.
I'm not blinking.
Oh my gosh.
Great editing.
वायरस ने तुझे फेल करने के लिए खुद सेट किया था। पहले सर उठा के जीना सिखाते हैं, फिर सर झुकाने का काम करवा। I'm not फेल सी।
There you go.
Mhm.
Nice. Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
What the heck? Oh my god.
I wish कि चाबी भैया को दी होती, आज वो जिंदा होते। Stop it, Mia.
Oh my.
आपको क्या लगता है कितना प्रेशर डाला भैया पे? एंट्रेंस एग्जाम देने से मर जाना उन्हें आसान लगा। भैया लिटरेचर पढ़ना चाहते थे, राइटर बनना चाहते थे, पर इस सुसाइड नोट से ज्यादा कुछ लिख नहीं पाए डैड। बस एक बार आप उसे कह देते कि नहीं होती इंजीनियरिंग तो छोड़ दे।
वो सुसाइड नहीं कर सकता।
वो सुसाइड नहीं, मर्डर था। कई इलाकों में सड़कें पूरी तरह से पानी में डूबी हुई हैं। यातायात पूरी तरह से ठप हो चुका है।
Wow. Yeah, you see the flooding? Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Dude.
Where's her husband? Oh my gosh.
दीदी, सब ठीक हो जाएगा। मैं हूँ तुम्हारे पास, ओके? राजू, दी की डिलीवरी तुम लोग करोगे।
Oh my god.
डैड, बीच में मत आओ। प्लीज स्टे आउट ऑफ दिस, ओके? फरहान। दीदी, पुश करो। Come on, राजू, जल्दी।
नहीं, नो प्रॉब्लम नहीं आ रहा।
दीदी,
Oh no.
बोलो।
क्रिएट करता है और ये कब बेबी के सर पे चिपक जाता है।
Wow.
मैं ये बना सकता हूँ। I can make it. कैसे? वैक्यूम क्लीनर से। वैक्यूम क्लीनर। Yes. फरहान, जल्दी जा। सर के ऑफिस से लेके आ। ओके। ये चाबी।
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
The lights.
हॉस्टल में सबको जगह और उनको बोल के कार बैटरी चाहिए, वायर्स चाहिए, टूल किट चाहिए और वैक्यूम गेज।
Oh my gosh,
my
dude.
God.
There's
Dude,
the
this-
true engineers, right?
this-
I know.
This movie out of nowhere became so epic.
But in the moment it needs to be. Yeah.
Right, and now, but we care for all these characters now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
these engineers are coming out. Oh my gosh.
Come on, जल्दी, and the virus.
This is their exam. Right?
Yeah, seriously.
That's the inverter, remember from the beginning?
हाँ, वो लेके जल्दी।
My
My
gosh.
goodness, this is amazing.
मैचो, हो गया।
Nice.
कंप्यूटर ऑन कर। फरहान, help me. Connect कर इसको। ओके, इसमें लगा।
Oh my gosh.
ऑन कर। हाँ।
0.5 से ज्यादा नहीं राजू।
फरहान, 0.5. कवर कर। हाँ।
प्लीज आगे करिए। राजू, get up there.
Oh my gosh, this is so.
Come on, baby. Push करो. You can do it. Come on, push it.
It's not crying. It needs to cry. Come on.
Well, they need that moment of music and emotion.
Right, right.
ये हीरो क्यों नहीं रहा? हाँ? उसकी बैक को रब करो।
Hey, champ. Come on, champ. Champ, come on. All right.
उसके मुंह में हवा ब्लो करो।
कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। चुप होना, चुप. All is well, boy. All is well, boy. All is well.
That's right.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, man.
Yes. Oh, this movie is amazing. Dude, what the heck?
This is so
What the
beautiful.
heck? Ah, man.
Wow, man.
कॉलेज के पहले दिन तुमने मुझे एक सवाल पूछा था यार. मेरे डायरेक्टर ने कहा जब कोई एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी स्टूडेंट आए.
Wow.
एग्जाम से पास होके यहाँ से निकल जाओ.
Wow, man.
Dude.
Dang. Where was this shot?
Probably India, man. India is
It's beautiful.
man.
Beautiful. Look at the landscape. I'll
so
see you in
pretty.
American court. That's what he said.
See you in American court. He's gonna pee again?
Probably.
He just went to his pants like he's gonna pee.
Go away, creatures. Jump.
Like what he did, remember from the
Yeah.
beginning, he taught them what he did.
ये रणछोड़दास कहाँ मिलेगा?
उसका नाम रणछोड़दास थोड़ी है।
रैंचो. आओ मेरे साथ. तुम्हारी लिखी हर किताब उसने पढ़ी है. ये देखो.
Oh.
और ये भी. तुम्हारे ब्लॉग्स रोज पढ़ता है. बच्चों को तुम्हारी रिसर्च के बारे में बड़े गर्व से बताता है. आपका हेलमेट याद है पिया दीदी? चोरी हो गया था. पहचाना नहीं? कैसे पहचानोगे?
Whoa.
सेंटीमीटर से पहले.
Wow.
The kid.
A little kid.
Yeah. The little hustler from the college.
Oh my gosh.
कहाँ है वो idiot?
Whoa.
She looks pretty mad.
That song, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is just like his dream.
मेरे पास आती.
Yeah.
Ouch.
किसी से प्यार करते हो?
I knew that was coming. Finally.
फरहान, अरे तेरी हाय की तो ऐसी की तैसी. अरे मेरी बात तो सुन. अरे राजू.
Oh my goodness.
Having fun, idiot. हम दोनों तेरी ट्रेन बड़ी नहीं चली गई मेरे बेटे की पॉकेट मनी तुम्हारे टैलेंट से ज्यादा बकवास तो ये करता था साइन कर यहाँ एक्सेप्ट कर कि तू हारा मैं जीता ये तो वायरस का पेन है तेरे पास कैसा है तूने चुराया
क्या बताऊं यार?
क्या नाम रणछोड़दास चांचड़ शादी के बाद मैं पिया चांचड़ क्या मांगू
ये मतलब तू साइंटिस्ट है
यानी तेरे नाम के 400 पेटेंट्स हैं?
मैं शादी के बाद अपना सरनेम नहीं चेंज
यानी मतलब तू था फुनसुक वांगड़ू है? हाँ पापा हाँ। But he's the one that he was.
मिस्टर वेंगडू
अरे वो सी तेरे हाथ में वायरस की पेन.
वायरस की पेन मिस्टर वेंगडू
Before boy की elf लग गई.
You got me. जोशी यार अंदर से मालूम था You don't believe me?
Oh no, no, no.
तुम ग्रेट हो तो फूको
Emily.
Oh.
ए फ्रैक्चर मेरी जॉब चली जाएगी यार
Oh my gosh.
बच्चा काबिल बनो काबिल. कामयाबी तो सारी झक मार के पीछे भागेगी.
जब लाइफ go out of control
Wow.
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 If I could do a standing ovation, I would right now.
Seriously, man.
I cannot, because then I'll get out of the frame of this.
Honey's will.
Oh man, I want you to leave that song, but we have to talk.
Where do we even begin?
Oh my gosh.
I can start. Best Indian cinema film I've seen yet.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Absolutely the best.
This is gonna be a hard one
It
to
has-
beat.
It's one of the best movies I've seen
Period.
overall.
Yeah,
Period.
period. In
Like,
any cinema.
I can't think of a movie like this one. That
This is so
the
unique.
message
Yes.
behind it just so beautiful.
This
Yeah.
like the themes that they have with the whole, pressure of also following your passions. It's just there's such beautiful messages in the movie and just comes full circle.
What an emotional ride.
I mean, it's
My
such a,
gosh.
it's obviously such a like you said, Gemma, a prominent theme in that culture, in Indian culture, but also
In any culture.
it's a very universal theme. It's a very universal thing that a lot of people can relate to, and man, even towards the end with everything going on with like Pia's sister, when they were having the birth and everything, like when you sit in the reality of what was going on, when you write that on paper, like engineering students help create inventions to help
And give
the
birth.
principal's daughter's child be born during a massive storm. Like all of it sounds crazy. It
And
sounds
also, like, how
It's beautiful dramatic irony. Sorry.
I'm sorry for
No, no.
interrupting you.
Go ahead.
The "All Is Well" song also came back around as
right.
well.
There's a lot of full
There was
circles.
it's
It's just when you put that on paper, like all that stuff happening at the end. At first, you don't like when you think about how ridiculous it may sound. Like we cared about every single character there, and
Yeah.
they earned those moments. And really, the core of this movie is those three main characters. And no matter what they do or what they go through, it's just a blast and such a ride because we've grown close to every single one of them. And I feel like, and you guys could agree or not, but I feel like every single one of them got their full arc. Like they all
Yep.
Yeah.
they all had some kind of progression and they concluded it well. Like I didn't feel like there was one character that was overshadowed or left out. I feel like every character that we were supposed to
Yep.
care about, we kind of got. I mean, even the principal.
Yeah.
The director, yeah.
I love how this like the same thing, the wide range of emotions, the fact that we all laughed as hard as we did, it doesn't happen often.
And crying.
Yeah.
And also, I think it touched on a topic that's very real, very hard, which is suicide and the pressures of having to grow up to be something prestigious, something that makes you a lot of money. having to hide away your creative passions to pursue something that you're forced to pursue, and then the struggle that comes with that pressure. I'm sure the idea of suicide, you know, we met one character who actually in the movie who died. Then we found out that the director's son did the same thing, and then we find out that one of the friends attempts to kill himself. So, you know, that ongoing message of that pressure and the suicide and the all is well concept, I love that because it's something we can take with us in all situations when stress is high, when there's pressure, that everything will be okay in the end. And I don't know, it just came full circle. So I loved it.
Like everything as you're saying, I 100% agree with it. It's and it's so funny. Even the name of the movie is so ironic too, because they're all considered idiots, but they're so like genius and intelligent and wise when it comes to just life in general. And that whole quote of, you know, how excellence and success, something like that, with where if you follow excellence, success will try and chase after you. And it's funny because in the end, they're running towards excellence, and the guy trying to be successful is
running
chasing
towards them.
towards
I didn't
them.
even notice that. Wow.
It's so great. It's just such a beautifully well put movie. The movie didn't feel too long. Like everything just came in a full circle. I absolutely love this movie, and the music, the music was so funny.
Yeah. It was intentional. It wasn't just in there because we have to add a song. Like all of it was
character driven.
It was character driven.
Yeah.
When was this one made? Do you know?
Let's see here.
Like how long ago?
2009, I think.
Oh,
Here,
it's
I'll
not
look it
there
up.
anymore.
I'll
That's
look it up.
okay. I feel like we don't get a lot of movies like this anymore that are so like wholesome and full
2009.
of positivity and I don't know. I loved it. Even love and relationships and the way that they talked about love as well, like true love. And I did have a curiosity about where her sister's husband went. She was just pregnant and she got married and then she's pregnant and we never kind of saw what happened to him. So
I also had a question about, and I know it was a very big reveal that their brother actually committed suicide, not died on a train or jump or whatever it was. That came out of a little bit out of left field for me, meaning there was no base for that. It was just kind of a unexpected, very kind of came out of nowhere for me. Unless I just missed something in the first half of our
No, I think it was
screening.
supposed to be unexpected because that was like the first time they revealed it to us.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even know they had a brother.
Well, that's another thing.
Right.
That's another thing too, is that like you discover it, like when it matters.
yeah,
I guess.
Right.
yeah.
Like the three students wouldn't know about the Pia's brother dying unless you follow Pia into their house, and so I feel like they showed that when it mattered.
Well, yeah, and then also
that makes sense.
In the beginning, Aamir Khan's character, he was saying how, you know, it wasn't a suicide, it was a murder. And then Pia says it again with the brother. So that's also another thing of his saying in the beginning. It's been this pattern that he's been the
catalyst to someone doing that. Yeah.
And also he sorry to interrupt, Matthew, but he also didn't know, it seemed, that his son committed suicide.
No, that was
He
an
wasn't aware
accident.
of
He
it.
found out when he found out, and I think it hits harder in that moment because he's discovering it. And then we understand why the father is the way he is. Like why, you know, I don't know.
That's
I
why
liked
that
it.
scene with him and Rancho at the end was just powerful because he was just obviously he's still hurt and he's also another victim of it too. And then it's the whole thing about, you know, how hurt people hurt, and then he instilled it in so many other young students. But to back to the whole thing about the son, I think it also I think was good justification for Pia's character to rebel against her dad in that way by giving them the keys. It almost like justified as to why she would do that to her dad.
Correct. Yeah.
You know, that way it kind of makes sense as to why she would, because she blames her dad for her brother's death, obviously. So
She slowly became less and less tolerant with the way he was.
Right.
And that's, you know, it just started to get to a breaking point for sure. I love the script so much. The overall screenplay,
The writing,
every moment is preparing us for something. I mean, I knew when director Virus, I forget his actual name, Mr. Kapoor, right?
Mr. Kapoor, I think it is.
He was announcing this pen that was given to him, and that in 30-something years he hadn't found. I mean, I knew in that moment, I'm like, okay, Rancho is gonna get this pen. I just don't know how, and I cannot wait to find out how he gets this pen. And the journey that we've been on. And this movie is a chase movie. It's like these are our first two characters.
All the genres, man.
It's all the genres. They're on a quest to find their long lost friend. Then we're also going back in time to learn how this one character affected their lives as in such a pinnacle time of their lives. But it's all juxtaposed with the actual current events when he's this mysterious figure that's now disappeared. And what I love about when they reunite is it's very honest. It's very real. You want to slap the crap out of somebody that you were supposed to stay in contact with. Like, why would you disappear? Yeah. And even the two friends that just found out the truth, they have every reason to be mad at him, because why wouldn't he tell them the truth, right? After everything they've been through. And so, you know, it's a fascinating take on Rancho's character, because he was modest to a fault. He didn't say anything to the people that loved him that went through something so vital in their lives, and he just kind of kept it to himself and went and just let them live their lives. So I can empathize with the three of them, with Raju, with Farhan, and Pia, why they would slap him and beat him when they reunite with him. Because, dude, come on, we love you, man. How do you... 5 years. Like, you'd say nothing. You disappear off the face of it for 5 years. Yeah, that makes sense why they would start...
That was the arrangement that he made with that family.
Right, he could never say anything.
That he couldn't say anything, so...
Right, no, I completely understand his end of it, too. Yeah. It's just it's brilliant writing. And the directing, I mean...
the performances, too. I mean...
You know, I can actually appreciate the level of... I'm going to go ahead and say it. Male vulnerability. There's so many, like the scene, oh my god, the scene with Farhan's father. If there's any scene that broke me, it was that one. Recently we watched The Adam Project, right, as a family.
Yeah.
And we saw something in that movie we just never get to see, and it's this intimacy between father and son that is...
It's missing, man.
It is. We need this more in this life, man. All cultures, the culture of men, the relationship between men and their sons. It's not, we don't see that enough, and I'm so glad it was in this movie. And I'm sure there are other movies out there. We don't run into them. They're not mainstream for sure. The Adam Project currently today, and this is from 2009, and because it's Indian cinema, I'm sure a lot of Western audiences are like, it's a Bollywood movie. I don't need to watch that. And they're just missing out. I think it's being it's being put in a box, and it's such a film that connects to so many of our human needs that I just found so much richness in it. And that one scene between the father, I forgot his name, but Farhan and his dad, was just so powerfully impacting.
And and I think a part of it though is that they took their time with that scene. It wasn't like the moment of the dad accepting what he was saying, like really receiving it, then standing up and going to the computer. Like a lot of it too has to do with editing and the way that you let a scene play out in terms of pacing. You let the camera kind of sit there so that we get to really receive it with the dad. And yeah, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, this is, to be honest, like a breath of fresh air. Just because, like, so many depressing things are praised here in the industry. Like a lot of people are part of, like, really hard stories to tell. And I think that's the reason why people get applauded for it, is because of the difficulty of getting through that, telling a story. But I think that this, as well, is hard to tell. It's such a serious topic, and to have such a beacon of light as Rancho, I know that's not his actual name, but we heard it throughout the whole movie, so we're just going to call him Rancho. But to have this beacon of light come into this kind of twisted college atmosphere, it was really heartfelt, and it really just, that's what brought the comedy was him, and the way that he was challenging the way that of thinking, the way of looking at things, and the views of success. So I think this was just overall so great.
I'm glad we watched this now. Like Matthew, you're just starting off, your after high school experience, and Jemmy and Josh are at that age where you're thinking about the future and the careers that you want to pursue, and it's just such a timely thing that we're watching this now.
Yeah.
There's even like a pressure with like high school kids nowadays where obviously like to make conversation you ask people questions, but the most common question they go is like, what college are you going to go to, what are you going to study? And the truth is not a lot of people know yet.
Yeah.
And for them to shed light on them having different passions and what their parents are kind of pressuring them into pursuing is just such a beautiful message that needs to be shared more, because those people who are wanting to do something but are feeling pressure to do something else, or two, still figuring out what they want to be doing, it's just such a relatable theme, and it helps you, whether you found your passion or not, it inspires you to keep looking for it and not feel pressured to follow other people's ideas of what they want you to be passionate about.
I guess with this movie, even though it took place in India and they were, engineering students, there was still a level of like everyone could relate to it. It surpassed the boundaries of color and race and belief and all these like lines and borders that sometimes are placed in film, and this just like it doesn't matter. It goes down to the root of being human, and those things that we all can relate to. Fear, love, hate, just self pressure, like all these things that everyone can sit down and see. They can see themselves in this kind of movie, and that's when a movie has done a really great job, because anyone from anywhere, from any time can get it. So
one of the truly impressive things this movie did is that we watch movies all the time. We're a people all over the globe where cinema affects us, and we get to a place, and I'll speak for myself. I've seen so many movies that I end up feeling at times more intelligent than what I'm watching, and there's a sense of pride. There was a moment in this movie when the salary of Rancho's dad was revealed, and I, as an audience member, decided that, oh, that makes sense. That's why he's so eccentric. That's why he's able to think outside the box, because he's had everything handed to him, and he has had no real difficulty in the socioeconomic environment that the rest of the people have grown up in. Well,
then you find out.
Surprisingly so, he's the gardener's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was so humbled in that moment. I felt like, look at me assuming and making all these assumptions based on financial status.
That's how you know it's a good movie, though. It completely challenges the audience. It amazes and surprises the audience. It's everything a movie should be, and we're just so grateful that we got to experience this together. I mean, I would say we all enjoyed this, right?
Yeah.
100%. I think that's an understatement, but we just really want to thank all of you for pushing us to watch this and for your patience. We hope you guys enjoyed our reaction, and we'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. This is obviously a movie we'd love to talk to all of you about, and hear your thoughts, your opinions, and what themes in the movie resonated with you, how you relate to the movie, and what in the movie means something extra special to you, and why. But with that, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed our reaction. If you guys like what we're doing here and you guys want to help support what we do here on this channel and the original content that we would like to create as a family of artists, you guys can check out our Patreon down below in the description, or with this card up above, where you guys can support us monthly through Patreon. And with that, go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Bye.